All right, guys, here we are. Got a great list match going on. It is Oscar Deleon versus Brian Marek in a race to 9. And we are in the first game. And it looks like Brian gonna draw first blood here. And there it is, 1-0. Quick word from our sponsors. Guys, we are back. And Brian Marek takes the first game 1-0. And while you're out here, guys, let's get the sharing going. Let's get some numbers up. It's going to be a good event. Two good players battling it out. Race to 9. A little safety right there. I'm sorry, a little push out right there. Brian's gonna have the option here. Shoot this or give it back. Tries to play it safe. And like the one ball is gonna come out a little bit, so he's gonna have a shot. But again, let's get those sharing, guys. Let's get those numbers up. And after this, we got another great match. We got Rob Pierce versus Brian Cullen. Brian is a rather quick player. Definitely is not a take your time. You got to watch out for the side here. And he did avoid the side, so he does have a shot in the 3 ball. He's got to try to. He's going to try to score it right around here. This 4 ball next. Can just tap the 5 if he wants, but gotta be careful not to get behind it. And he drew it into it. Got a good leave out of it. Good does not have a clean shot at this. Let's go to a different angle just to show you exactly what he's looking at. He might have a small piece of it. So maybe hit the edge of it. And he actually saw pretty much enough to make it. It was really close, but it looks like he could have made that. Brian at the table shooting in 3. Oh, that's a swing and a miss right there by Brian. So Oscar's going to have ball in hand here. Right, Oscar with ball in hand gets a pretty good shot there on that 4 ball. 1 real position for the 5, and we got a special guest in the booth. Who we got?
Mr. Will Haley.
How you doing, Will?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Not bad, not bad. You got a little funny right there on that 5 ball. He didn't want to hit that 9. And he's going to jump it here. He's down 1-0 in a race to 9. So.
Well, he was just telling me before he got in here he's been practicing his jumps, so
well,
we'll see how it goes.
We're gonna find out. It's a pretty makeable jump shot, I believe. He made
He
it.
made it, but a little funny on it. Didn't get a good. Came off funny.
And you don't want to get Brian a big lead here. He shoots so fast. If he starts getting confident, he's going to just start running racks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Brian is definitely a streaky player like that. Saw him at the U.S. Open. He was playing well there, and we were talking a little bit, just now, and he ran into a little bit of bad luck at the U.S. Open, but definitely a very good player. When he practices, he tries to hit like 300 balls and really getting strokes. So he puts a lot of time on the table.
Yep. I know he plays at his house and plays at Shooters in Southington. Overcut that.
And he's gonna scratch maybe.
Ooh.
No, but this is a good shot to get. You can get position off of this shot because you got a hanger. So
Got a little bit of toss that around. A little comes to the left. Right up there.
yeah, he looks like he's putting straight topspin on it, which is not the way I like to put a lot of side spin on this shot. He missed it. Yeah, that he did not look like he was.
So this is rack number 2, and both players have swung and missed at a ball they could see so far.
Wow.
Not a good start. Not expecting to watch this from these two guys, numbers 14 and 13 respectively. And Brian was up to number like 7 or 8 at one point on the list. So
And it looks like he put a little bit too much side spin, but he's okay here. That's still a tester. It's going to go up and down the table a few times here.
yeah, definitely tough shot. I don't like this. Yeah, I didn't
Played
like
safe.
this. Wow. I tried to freeze it up on there. Didn't quite get it, but still, nevertheless, a good leave. And Bobby and Will are just in here passing time. Bobby and Chicken are actually, I think Chicken's running a little bit late, so they're supposed to be here for this. And then we got another match after this. Oh,
Oh
no.
boy.
Got Robert versus Ryan. That should be another good match. They always battle it out. 2-3 spot. Lucas just seems to be holding at one spot with a stranglehold right now.
Yeah, he went from Phil Davis with a stranglehold to Lucas with a stranglehold, right? So it's
Yeah.
you know, Phil I think got out at a good time because I think Lucas was gonna struggle.
Yeah, definitely could be for sure.
Got it hooked up?
All hooked up. And Brian goes up 2-0. Quick word from our sponsors, guys. Here we go. Just in time to get the break. And see, Dirk Ridley, I got my stream past the Sandcastle. And did you see that, Will? The pay-per-view?
Oh, yeah, I've heard about it. I don't typically do a lot of the pay-per-views,
You
so
see the price on it?
no.
$59 for the weekend. That's not WWE quite money, but that's a lot of money for
yeah.
billiards, right?
It is.
Which is great. I mean, I think it's awesome, but wow.
That's the tough thing for me personally is I spend so much money on events that for me live streaming pool is not. It's just an extra expense that I don't have time for. But for people that aren't doing tournaments every weekend, you know how expensive these tournaments are. I mean, Luigi's coming up is 520.
Absolutely.
So it's you have to definitely budget your finances if you're doing a lot of these tournaments. So I think it's great for pool, and I think but I wonder how nationally that really plays out, how well they do.
I would think that's going to be more nationally. That's going to be global. There's so many Asian players in that event. They're going to be paying to watch their counterparts overseas.
Yeah, I think so. You're right. I think that's where it takes it from the local view to a global view. So
Yeah.
It's good for pool, but hopefully it goes back to the players too. So these guys, you can't have the top 10 players making a living off of pool and no one else.
Yep.
It has to go down a little bit deeper than that for really for the sport to take off. Just my 2 cents on it.
No, I agree. That's a great point. That's a great point. So yeah, that's I'm real interested to see the kind of numbers they draw because I think I think it's great. Like I said, $59 is a lot of money, but there's so many good players in that. It's going to be, and you can watch every table. You can
Yeah.
watch any match you want. And that's something that's I don't think I've ever seen that before. First time.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
mean,
it's definitely a different level, and I love seeing the money go into the game, and I'd love to see it succeed, because I think this sport just gets a terrible reputation, terrible.
yep, yep. It's a little different too because although flawed they had at some moments, they actually have tan camel cloth. They're playing with tan camel cloth, which is not terrible because I mean, the Predator Tour and other they always do different colors cloth, so it's not that big of a deal. But for a local, guy like me, you don't see tournaments different colors that often.
It's interesting that I've had my table about 17 years now with always the camel
Mhm.
cloth on it. So I'm actually, Joe is coming to my house and dealing with the tables. First time I'll
Maybe you
have
should have played in the sandcastle event. You're into that table color.
I am used to the table color, but I don't think I have the gears that those guys have. So
Yeah, I mean,
if they want donate me to donate my money, then maybe they can get me there.
but it should be a great event, and yeah, Joe Morassi is coming to our tables next week, and he's gonna
No, it's
hopefully
not.
take your table
I think he's doing it the following
for
week.
2 weeks. Two
It's
weeks.
2 weeks
Two
because
weeks.
I just messaged him tonight and he's
Yeah, next week is the U.S. Open.
yeah.
So yeah,
I have to have my rails to him just so you know on the 17th. So
yep, very cool, very cool. Oh my God, Dirk Ridley's home with COVID, so he's gonna be watching a lot of matches. I hope you feel better. I hope you're feeling all right.
I, I do, yeah, definitely, Derek. I hope you're doing okay. And that is the one thing with pool. I could definitely reduce my cable bill because I do like streaming from around the different states to try. I stream Amazing Billiards a lot, Snookers a lot, Yale a lot. I love the practice on my own table and to have a live stream up on my big team,
Yep.
my big screen. It's almost just like I'm in a pool hall.
It really is. It's something different that you really can't get with any other sport. Playing basketball, watching basketball while you're playing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's something a little different, unique about it. Get the juices flowing while you're playing. That's a good shot by Brian. He's playing really well here. Really good break. If he makes this 3 to the 4, he's gonna have a pretty good chance for a run out.
Oscar's kind of a streaky player too. So if you give an Oscar an opportunity, it's a little bit like Brian. Like if it was reversed, Oscar 3 and Brian 0, I
Mhm.
think you'd see Oscar playing a lot better. He almost needs that little bit of confidence, like, okay, I can do this, and then he's
Yep.
off to the races.
And he's gonna get that into the rail there. So here's his opportunity down 3-1.
Yeah, and this could get him back into the match. He just needs that little bit of confidence. There's really nothing wrong with this table right now. Come off this bottom rail, get position on the 4, and he should be good, or 5. I always screw these up. But that's
Got to avoid the 9 ball and also come around for that 6 ball. So yeah, so we're gonna step out now. We got the main commentators, Bobby and Chicken, coming back in. Will, thank you very much
no problem, Bobby.
for stepping in, and we'll be right back. Don't forget, Chicken's gonna be joining you in 1 second, but we got another match right after this, so we are gonna reset it to reschedule it. But we have a nice match between Robert Pierce and Ryan Cullen, so stay tuned for that one right after this, and be right back.
Ryan threw his hand up in a small display of frustration. Yeah, play to safety, didn't quite get there. Had a good idea in mind. I have to set up my my telephone for the chat here. Let's say. How you doing, Dirk? Hey, Andy Gow. All right, got the chat up on the phone. It'll be a little bit of a pain in the neck, but the Hunt's popping in here. Got his usual Diet Coke with about 7 maraschino cherries in there. Come on in.
Brian, I hear it's playing really good.
Yeah, it looks like, right?
4-0.
4-0.
I haven't seen his opponent shoot.
Oscar has a good chance to get on the board here.
Do we have a chat room tonight?
No, we're gonna have to keep doing the little press the buttons on the phone here. I don't understand why they can't get that running on the main computer here. Everybody's able to get it on their telephone, okay?
What's he
Looking at a new
Is he-
problem
is
he
he at the
created
jump
with the
shot?
6 ball.
I think he's got to hit a jump shot. Then.
Yeah, I think this looks good for the jump. Is he looking? Oh, he's looking to kick the 9.
At the 9. Looks like he's laying off for good for a jump shot.
Yeah. I don't know how he is with a jump cue. Boy, he's pretty
Oh,
good. He's pretty
he hit
good
that-
with a kick.
He hit that pretty good.
Wow. Yeah, he sold it out though. Brian, of course, Brian will of course look for a way to
Right now.
draw into the 9.
Right now, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're kind of half joking, but it's really only half. He may try to swing at the 9.
Every chance he gets.
But think about if he really just wants to get good on the 7. What would you do, Bob? And it's not going by the 9, obviously. You could just play it up table.
You could get by the 9. Hit this with top left a little bit with a real light back hand, and the cue
Okay.
ball.
Oh, he left it.
The cue ball would have gone right. It goes forward if you
Yeah.
go soft enough.
What I was thinking about, no, what I meant though was that the 7 wouldn't go past the 9
Oh,
where
for
it was.
position. Oh.
Yeah, and that's what I was wondering if you would just play the 7 up table.
Yeah, I think he played it perfect then.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Well-
to see Brian's playing well. He hasn't done well in a while.
Now that doesn't
Wow.
make any sense at all.
That wasn't very good.
Yeah, Oscar's out of sorts.
He's been playing Brian pretty good last week.
No, he didn't. No, remember Brian? They had a nice little wager on the side as well. No, Brian got him last time. Well, that was a good decision.
Shot.
And you know, Brian's always happy to come out with his jump cue. He does a good job with his jumper.
Yeah, he jumps better than you expect.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to jump this, is he?
Yeah, no, he went to go get his jump cue. Just looking for a hit. Looks like he could come right past the side pocket and get a hit, right?
Can't tell.
but maybe,
Years.
maybe not. Let's take a look at the other angle here. Thank you, Bobby Hilton, for sitting in, and Will Alley, they sat in for me. It was a little bit late getting here. I was trying to get out the door, and all of a sudden that commercial came on with JJ Walker. He's talking about how we can get more benefits and more money back in our Social Security check. But he said I had to call now.
I can't stand those.
Oh no, they're pretty
What
bad.
a nice jump shot.
That was a great hit.
Oh, good. I saw that, but that was a really nice hit.
Yeah, he put him in a tiny, awkward bridging spot here, but
The thing is, he doesn't have to play position.
no,
He
just
just
make it.
has to make the ball.
Yep, concentrate on cinching the 7. He
It's
did.
perfect. Nice shot. All right, which one's got red, right?
Yeah, we're getting ready. Don't give him the commentator curse yet. All right, welcome to the scoreboard,
Mhm.
Oscar.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, Sigmaware, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Salado App, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Jimmy's Auto Service, Joe Master Billiards, Airmouth Balls, Organic Tattoo.
That you're on the wrong table.
What happened there?
You're on table 4.
Missed the break. Sorry, guys. Looked like the 9 almost went in,
Yeah,
but it would have been
trouble.
spotted if it did go in. We don't play 9s on the break in the list league. Kirk Ridley came on. He said he was wondering. He was trying to decide which guy he'd like to see win here because he has to play the winner.
No.
Still thinking about Dirk's Drexler cue. Beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah. It had a theme to it as well. It was the sky, the mountain. Really, really pretty.
is it new?
Hmm?
Is it new?
No, he's had it for a while.
Oh,
I don't know how new it is. It's I remember him showing it to me a year ago. What has he got here? He's got the 1 to the 2 right straight away is a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah,
Played it well.
hit it really nice. Good shot.
Is he going to come out okay?
I believe so.
Yes, he is.
I didn't see any better way to get on that ball. That was a great shot. Split to 5 and 6. 4 and 6.
He should come out okay on the 3 ball.
3 bounces.
Get a bounce. Left himself a back cut.
Made it tough.
Yeah, he needed a little more.
Now he's got to be risky on the position. You're not guaranteed position, even if you make it. You can bump into that
Purple 5.
He's
right?
out of the 8 ball. You got to hope you come out of it okay.
I think that's perfect if he
but
makes
missed
the ball. Here.
He did play nice though.
Yeah,
it was perfect.
He used the 5 as the purple 5 as a stopper. Yeah, Oscar really does have a nice game. He's very, very good fundamentals.
It looks really good at the table.
Yeah, we've seen his game jump up, skyrocket for over the last year.
And yeah, a year ago I really thought he played, but he looks good now.
Absolutely.
He works at it. It was
Oh,
trying to stay together here.
yeah, he can get down on himself a little bit. You know, he started out like a house on fire, but he said
I've set up for that
Great
wrong
job.
ball 3 times now.
You played for the 4 ball. 5
For the 5 ball.
you're thinking
3 times.
purple.
I'm up 4-1. That's the 3rd time I played that shot.
Yeah,
I wondered why you hit it so hard.
Yeah.
You were perfect on it.
retrain the brain. Well, he made it in here pretty quick. Last I saw, his hand was in the pocket getting the cue ball. Then his hand was on the doorknob.
Why would he not try to run out?
Yeah, that's
Why was he playing safe there?
and he didn't get safe. You know,
Was did the eight, I mean, the five not go by the eight?
you know what? I was looking at Brian leave the room, so I don't know.
I guess Brian wanted the whole world to know he made a mistake.
Oh, yeah. We knew.
We gotta get it.
You
don't
don't have
have
to
to
tell us.
We don't even have to put a microphone on him. He'll just come running over on his own.
Yeah, sure. Give us some commentary.
This is a real nice. We got a nice, perfect table. This is a nice shot. Good hit. They try to hold it though.
Yeah, he's
Stop.
drifting. He's drifting
Yeah.
far away.
That's that slide.
And you know,
stroke.
and in that case, you have to know that you're going to be making such a thin hit. You're going to run, so maybe you hit more rails and get back.
I like that slide stroke. So the Kubo is spinning backwards when he gets there and kind of dies.
Dies, yeah, that's
Well,
true.
Let's see how this looks.
That's cuttable.
Yeah, that's
Right into the side pocket, yes.
right. I haven't seen Brian play pool in weeks.
It has been.
Been
He's
working so
been
much.
he's been a working fool, man.
Fool's the right word. Yeah.
Well, he should come
Is he
into
jacking up?
3-rail position. I don't know why he's.
Looks like he's
Is he
jacking
worried
up.
about the
I
scratch?
don't know,
He wouldn't-
maybe.
And that's what cost him a shot.
Gotta
He should be here any second explaining what happened.
see if he starts running.
Yeah, well, it looks like Oscar's going to have a reasonable cut into this corner and probably going to go up and hit the short rail.
Where's he gonna cut that ball?
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm looking at the 7. Yeah, he's got to shoot they're going to continue to go in order then?
I hope so.
6 and then the
Is there
7?
Anything here we should know about?
Yeah, you got to keep touching. I don't know why that is.
Hey, the gal.
Oh, he was telling us that Oscar jumped off the table on his last 2 attempts. So he's put the jump cue away for a moment. Okay.
I believe that man's making fun of your lines, Brian.
Okay, Miguel. I'll give you one here in a minute. You think I was trying to get off the booze or something?
Speaking of getting off the booze, I see Andy Gauss here. Hey, Andy. Andy's a day shift. You and I do the night shifts.
I guess that's how it's working out.
He was trying
That
to
might-
kick that 9 out. That was Brian. Why else would you send a cue ball right at it?
He doesn't miss many opportunities.
Yeah,
to go
it was
after a 9.
Brian. He sent the cue ball at it.
Well, I'll tell you, the 9 is in a funny spot
Yeah.
for when you get there. You're going to probably have to go past the side pocket, play it down the long way.
It's never easy.
Oh, he
Oh,
missed that ball.
He's not.
Oh, what do you do here? That ball go cross side?
Can he hit it? Well, if he can hit it, I would be thinning the 6. I'm trying to let the
Right
cue
back
ball go
across.
about 4 rails.
Oh,
1,
down under
2,
the 7.
3, just up here, somewhere.
Yeah.
Here. Just leave distance.
We got to get you that telestrator pen.
My line might not
Seriously.
be any better.
We went for the straight bank across.
Oh.
Not bad.
I didn't know he could do that.
Well, Oscar, here's your chance to draw within 2.
I think if I'm Oscar, I might even try to bump the 9 right now.
Might be it's
But
like
you
a
gotta-
free shot here
But you got
to
to hit it with speed. So
develop it.
if you do well,
Don't get hung behind it.
that's why you hit it hard.
Mhm. Yeah, Oscar's at that point in this game. It looks like he's doubting every time he's swinging the cue. He's
Mhm.
doubting himself.
Brian started out great. Nice shot, a little too hard.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
If I'm Oscar, I'm thinking to myself, I got to just shake off those
Yeah. The first
Wizard of Oz monkeys in my head. Get rid of them things. Just start like brand new.
We got another match after this. That's really good
We got a
for
top
the top
top
2 or
5.
3. Oh.
Yeah, it's 2 and 3.
Oh.
Ryan Cullen's going to be playing Rob Pierce.
I like the way both of them play. I remember when I first saw Rob Pearsall play Bruce about 6-7 years ago. I didn't realize his boys played that good.
Or was that the first time you saw him play? Yeah.
I think it was the first time I saw him play where I thought he could I'm a player.
Yeah.
I bet on him one time. Played someone,
Wow. Just barely hit the ball.
on Rhode Island. I think it was at Ian Linehan, I think.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I bet on him that time. It was in the before the room moved over here,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe because I bet on him, something play well. But then when I saw him play Bruce, he was a much improved player.
Yeah. I was asked to be on a master team,
Shot.
when they were playing out of shooters. Get out of there. Playing out of shooters. And, the girl that asked me to be on, her name is Nicole Netherland. A lot of players around, in the chat will know who I'm talking about. She's another one, all pool, all the time, 24/7.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a really nice lady. And, I think she's doing something with APA down in Fairfield now. Because we used to see her here all the time, here and at shooters. And one of our stops on the master team was at Yale at the old place, and I got to play Rob down there a few times when he was a skinny, long hair boy,
Yeah, he was
working behind the. Yeah, he was doing
played good when he worked for his uncle.
prepping food, and
When he was working for his uncle,
he
he played good.
he played freaking good. Yeah, those are nice choices.
I
Be
know.
tough. You needed to be dead straight on
Yeah,
that nine.
I didn't see anything. What's he saying?
Can he avoid the side? I guess he thinks he
It looked
can.
like he's pointing at the corner, but
How do you avoid the scratch?
beat it.
Yeah, how do you avoid it?
Well, that was a good shot too. Scratched.
Yeah. Oh no.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like a total trap. It's gonna go in there every time.
These guys are 13 and 14.
Yeah, Brian actually was down as low as maybe 7 or 8.
Yeah, I was just
And
thinking.
then he just slid. He
For
slid
about
down.
Yeah, for about 6 months, he just couldn't win.
Yeah.
Did you tell Billy Anderson you were coming over?
You know, I'll tell you what. I was home and I laid down. I fell asleep and I had to do everything I could just to get out the door. I didn't. If you don't let Billy know by like 4:30, he's already all. He's in the.
He needs a
He's
lot
in
of
his,
time.
he's in his footy pajamas already. Yeah,
It looks like what are you trying to do?
safe him.
I assume that was his push.
That go. Yeah, now I would save him. And he did a nice job of it.
Boy, a nice cue ball. Looks like he blocked that side right. Now let's see what's Brian thinking about. 2, 3, 4. You know, the toughest one here looks like the 6 to the 7 is the first problem he should write. Get that good in a shot.
Probably play both of these in the side pocket.
So he's gonna bump the 3.
Play draw out of it. Oh no, he did. He
Oh.
developed it. Nice shot.
Oh, see the 6 to the 7.
That's about it. Yeah, and then the 7 to the 8.
Yeah,
But he's pretty. It's
The 8
really clear sailing. He should be able to control this.
has to cinch this.
I think you just want to get your 6 shot where you know what? Maybe go into the 8 when you make the 6.
I wouldn't
See how he
it help
sets up.
trying to come over
Yeah, probably
almost
better.
where he is right now.
Yeah, probably better to avoid it.
Yeah, he hit that off.
He's got a good angle coming in, just like you said, Bob.
He's got a nice draw stroke, but it's still got to get to the 7 to the 8.
7
so
to the 8.
this is the key. This shot right here.
Yeah, he
hit
didn't
that
do.
bad.
Well, the good news is if you make this 7, you should be tracking pretty good towards this 8 ball. Might want to come out 2 rails, but it looks like he's playing high into the rail with some touch inside. No, he did the 2 rails, just missed the 7.
That was the problem. The 6 to the 7.
Yep. And he got out of it with leaving a little bit of a challenge with this combo, but I'd go for it.
Yeah, I think another shot goes, but then you can't control the 8 ball. Actually, it looks even easier.
bounce it off the bottom rail.
Yeah, but you can't control the 8 ball. Take off
Yeah,
on
the
it.
8 will start heading down to the side pocket. Nicely done. Oh, no. Oh, he hit it good. He really did hit it good. He deserved that one to fall in. That would have fell in on all the other tables in the room. This one has slightly tighter pockets on table 8. Brian looks good to extend his lead to 6-1.
That's a nice stroke.
Yeah, dead perfect here. And 6-1, Brian. Oscar, if you're going to make a move, now's the time.
Hello, my name is Christina Koch. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, ako si Efren Bata Reyes. Samahan niyo ako dito sa Shark Street.
I'm Bobby Hilton, the owner of VO Billiards. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Right.
Well, thinking he has to play safe, but guys, Brian wants to shoot.
I'm telling you what, at 6-1, it's not the right decision still, but I'd be shooting.
There's no future.
Yeah, listen, I know it's not the right, but
Wow.
I feel like I'm 6-1 up.
Then the guy breaks it in on the next rack. Now it's 6-4.
Well, part of the thought is that my opponent hasn't run a rack yet, and here we are on the 1 ball. So if I miss, chances are he may not run out.
You must be playing dead people.
That's my preference, Bob.
That's your demographic.
When I can. Yeah, that is my demographic, no doubt about it.
What can he do for?
Safe. He didn't want to go about it that way. He just missed it on the way in. He tried to hit that on the way in.
And 2.
Yeah. I'm
2,
surprised he's
3,
not going for the 9 across. With
Yeah.
ball in hand. We joke around a lot about Brian. Brian likes
Hey
to
guys, how you
he
doing?
likes to take a
Like
shot
right
at those.
No, can you just throw that in the corner?
Will do, sir. Yes, sir.
How come we don't have a chat room?
Yeah, what's going on with the chat room? We can
The
get it on the
chat
phone.
doesn't work.
But we can get him on the phone, right? Is it?
Yeah, it won't log in.
He's got the 6 and 7 once again. It's the only problem. Let's leave this door open. See, Brian. Just roll it in.
Yeah, just try to slide around the 9 ball and you should be in good shape.
You put that extender on the cube?
Yeah, he did. Nice shot.
He had a nice but too hard.
Coming in hot.
Well, he made it tougher. You know he's going.
Yeah.
for it.
The for some reason Facebook won't authenticate.
Nice shot, Brian.
Yeah.
So
Listen,
it won't allow it to happen.
You know this stuff better than us, but what I look at is like, okay, we can all get it on our phone. I bet you if you brought another computer in, it might do it. Maybe it just doesn't
No,
like
it's-
this computer.
It's through the program itself.
I
It's
see.
not allowing it. I think I have to rip out the account and rebuild it. And I was gonna try that, but these guys had their match going, so
Okay, yeah.
we didn't get a chance to do it. I might try it afterward.
We have another match to do after.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I was talking to Bobby. We are redoing this entire booth.
He said that.
Yeah.
Probably this weekend. And we're gonna move the computer up here, change all the wires,
Completely out of the
put
way.
2
Yeah.
monitors down here and the big one up there,
Excellent, excellent.
and make it low, the monitors lower, so you're not always looking up. The
Yeah.
big one's gonna be above them.
Good.
So you each have a monitor and another monitor.
Bobby's going away for a week, right?
Do you know why on my phone when I'm watching the chat that I have to keep touching it to bring it back?
No,
Okay.
it's a feature of Facebook.
Okay.
Feature of the Facebook app.
Yeah, because it doesn't do it on my home PC.
No.
my laptop rather.
Right.
But on my phone, you have to keep touching it.
Yeah, it's part of
Maybe
the
it's
app.
like
You
a
may be able to
first
go
page
into
of the-
settings to
yeah.
change it. Let me see your phone. I don't know if there's. Well, no, I'll have to back out and go through.
Oh, okay.
It's actually, I was just thinking.
Well, Brian got lucky.
I'm pretty sure there's a way to change it in the settings, but
Okay.
um,
Yeah, I thought maybe it was like some kind of a power save thing, or that it just fades away and you have to keep re-asking it to show
I
up.
think it's more for like memory.
you
save.
got?
Shot.
I think it's
Holy
more a
smokes.
memory save. That was a great shot.
Excuse me, I'm gonna replay this. Now,
Scratch.
do we have voice now while we replay?
Should
Okay, because that had not been working.
see the
voice.
green bar.
Yep.
As long as it's popping green, you got voice.
Beautiful
Nice shot he
shot.
made.
Yeah, that was.
You gotta watch it all the way to the end, on the side.
There is something I want you to do.
Yeah.
On the
Ball in here.
The mouse.
Which any?
up top here, hit file.
Yep.
And, save presentation. Right, I think you're on it.
You're on
Yep.
Okay.
And then click on that.
On which one?
The only thing there, right there.
This?
Then hit
Double click it.
nope down the bottom. Hit save. Bottom right.
Oh, you were just highlighting it. I gotcha.
And hit yes. All right. We made a lot of changes today. I don't know if you noticed.
And that just saved them?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Also, when you go to commercial, if you go to commercial after this rack,
Will do. Yeah, but
have you changed something?
watch this.
Well, Brian should only draw back about a foot. So he should be perfect. In mine, the 6, 7, 8 are hangers.
Yep.
Hangers.
This
So
one,
they
center table.
perfect. He doesn't have to play position. The table's playing it for him. Unless he doesn't try to overdo it.
Stop the ball, right?
Pretty much. I wouldn't let it go very far.
Stop it, and then you got the 7 pretty much stop shot.
Brian.
Don't reward him.
Well, he's kind of come to us. Sometimes he gets back in the booth a bit before we can say, so he can talk to the monitor.
It's almost like I just saw his left arm,
Commentate
and I could
after
almost see
the
his
fact.
right. Saw his left arm here, and right arm
Next
here.
time he comes in,
Funny. All right.
if he let Oscar get back in this, that would put him on the hill.
What you gotta do when
Yeah.
you see him move out of the screen really fast, lock the door.
Locked it.
I thought I said we should weld it.
There he is.
Having too much fun.
Oh,
Shooting mad. I can't believe I missed that 6-ball ball.
no, you're supposed to
Played
take
it
that one.
perfect to get the.
Your
No,
opponent had a stop shot here.
Need us in here. Just leave it open, Brian.
You can do your own commentary. Yeah.
But we just give him a microphone.
I hope.
Well,
Bobby
we
gets
gotta
it up
we gotta
right
mic him up at some.
at some point.
We give him a
Look at this
give him a
ball.
wireless mic.
Ooh,
Yeah, you got Brian's funny.
this ball is laying for a. Well, you can cut it up the corner.
I think, yeah.
I'd play cross
That
side.
doesn't go on the
I
side.
think it goes on the side.
You think it goes right on the side?
I think so.
I think it's a very difficult, tight shot, but I think it's
Wow.
possible.
Before I played that side, I'd play in the corner.
He's hitting it really hard.
That's the place.
No, Oscar hasn't played well yet.
No, he has.
Looks like he's left him straight in to make it even worse.
Oh my god.
No, he's got a little angle. Looks like a little bit. Should be able to bang that short rail. Get back.
Nice shot.
Needs to hit it a little harder.
I wouldn't even make him shoot it right now if I was Brian.
Oh, Brian, I'm making him shoot
I
here.
wouldn't, because next time he has a shot, I wonder why you're making him shoot it next time. Give him,
Nice. All right.
understand that?
7-2. I got you. Yeah, no, listen, I don't disagree with the psychology.
Remind me to show you how to tighten the buttons.
Oh, we got to do
We got a
that.
table
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, we'll
I
do
can tell
that.
you.
Oh, we're supposed to
Tighten
do.
the pockets?
What do you want me to do? Commercial?
Yes.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, Sigma Wear.
Hi, I'm Lisa Zanj, manager at Yale Billiards. Come join us on the Shark Stream.
Colby.
I'm Reed,
Founders of Salado. Join us on the Shark Screen.
Scott Wilbur, join us on the Shark Stream.
Alex Kazakis, join us on the Sunscreen.
Hi, I'm Nick Kroll, owner of Viking Q's. We want you to join us on the Shark Stream.
Jason Shaw,
Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hello, my name is Christina Touch. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, ako si Efren Bata Reyes. Samahan niyo ako dito sa Shark Street.
Hey, I'm Earl
Sorry you missed the break.
I think he was next.
That's all right.
That was a
Nice shot.
I-
Very nice shot.
I don't know if I would have done it because it really not gonna be tough to get on the two.
Yeah, he lost
What-
the one a little bit.
Yeah, he had an easy shot there to play safe from that spot.
Well, he's gonna have another
He's gonna scratch.
safety. Oh, baby.
I don't think the two goes anywhere.
No.
Brian,
He's looking at a combo maybe, but I'd be looking to just play that thing safe. Oh, he's coming down the underside of it. And he's scratched.
watch it come at watch the
That
table.
ball just wouldn't stop. Yeah, you thought it was gonna drift out a little
Yeah,
bit. Yeah.
he got it
It
before
could,
he had a
yeah.
chance.
That one looked like it had a little more speed on it to drift. Well, Oscar, you got a chance here. All we could ask for in this game.
You
is a
know, this
chance.
is ugly. That's was that orange. Was that the 5?
The seven's underneath there, right?
Was that? That's the 3 right there. It doesn't
Was
look
he? Oh,
red.
no, that's
doesn't
not the
look-
7.
Oh, he's shooting it.
I
No,
guess
that's
it's the 4.
oh,
Yeah, it looked odd, right? That had to be the pink 4.
that was the 3 ball.
Yeah.
But either way, a good shot. Now he's gonna get that 6 is trouble.
Yeah, it doesn't pass the 9.
Doesn't look like it.
And he's left himself kind of in no man's land here to get underneath it.
Billy Anderson.
Hey, Billy.
Billy, where's it? We're waiting for you, buddy. We want our Newtons.
Yeah. Would it be too much to ask to jump in the truck and drive
Run
20
over here.
miles?
You'd be home by like 8 o'clock.
He's going for the combo, I guess. Hate to do that with.
Oh, I thought he made it too. Well, let's see.
Is he going to get lucky here?
Looks like he did. Brian's gonna
He
jump.
got away with
Brian's
that.
gonna jump the 6 into the 9,
Jeez.
and I would bet on that.
And with Brian, it may go. It says
Someplace.
might go.
Yeah, he jumps really
Oh, he's
good.
he is a good jumper. Oh, fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. What are you locking the door?
Yeah,
Because either way, you know he's going to be here in like 3 seconds.
if he makes it or if he misses it.
Either way.
He is a creative player when it comes to the,
Oh yeah.
and he jumps really well. Look at this genius.
Is he
The man is a genius.
Oh my God.
What to go? 19 feet and snooker him.
He did. He does not have that ball at all.
Oh,
Wow.
Billy might respond to bringing those Newtons over here.
And it's not really an easy hit.
Billy sent 200 stars.
It looked to me like Oscar was putting outside English on that ball, which was, let me look at the replay. Just watch where he's got the cue. Doesn't it look like he's not going to hit the
Looks
6?
like it, yeah.
Right? He's hitting it with outside.
Went straight.
Hmm. All right. Brian's got tic-tac-toe here to get on the hill. He's got it pretty good.
You couldn't hit that any better, Brian.
Not at all.
All right. Well, Brian got to the hill first.
Oscar's got the big uphill battle.
I wonder if Tyler Boudreaux's listening.
Man, he's been stalking me.
Well, if you're listening, how you doing?
Stay safe.
Yeah. Well, let's see, Brian.
Guys, if you could like and share, this is Brian the Kickin' Chicken, sitting alongside Bobby Hunt. We're on the Shark Stream, Wallingford, Connecticut at Yale Billiards.
Hey, Jim. Don't count Oscar out.
Hey, Jim.
You know, I think he should play this little 7-ball first. Get rid of it.
Yeah, you
yeah,
absolutely.
It's so easy to.
And he found some traffic, but still managed to get good on the 2-ball.
Well, yep, looks like it. As long as he doesn't have the rails, not.
Yeah, you got to go low on the cue ball here. You got to stay on this side of the 4-ball.
Looks to me like he's going forward, Brian.
Well, I wouldn't have.
Oh, but he came out all right.
He's okay.
He's
He
gonna be
could
tough.
have been, yeah, he could have
Tough on
been
the
better.
four. At four, I'm thinking he has to play in the side.
Same side.
No, I was thinking the other side.
Oh, okay. I thought he'd come through a little harder. Actually, two rails. So he's got, looks like he's got the side,
It looks like he's in
pocket.
in the corner. It looks like he's aiming it.
Yep. Nice shot.
No, he missed it. Oh,
Nice shot.
did he get out past the five? I mean, the nine, so he get the five
That,
ball?
that looks tough.
It sure does.
And it looks
Oh,
impossible.
it looks really tough
Yeah.
in that line.
Well, he kicks pretty good, but,
Yeah, that's not going to get him there. No, he doesn't have any choice.
well, I'd hit it with enough pace that I'm going to try to get this cue ball back up table somewhat.
Oh, I thought he hit that good when he hit it.
Yeah.
Well, Brian Marek going to finish the set off?
It's not taking him too long to get to the table. He must be seated somewhat nearby. It's like he's jumping out of his chair.
I got to admit, I've never seen anybody play it that way.
Yeah, he's
Came out all right, though.
he might go into the nine
No,
here.
he's going to go by the nine. Hey, no, you were right. Well, look at this.
And he's given Oscar a chance with this shot, right?
Well, one thing, it's a big seven ball, so he's got a good chance of making it.
Yeah, it's not a tough one to kick in. In positions, pretty reasonable.
Well, this might be tough if that looks like it's straight.
He could cheat it a little bit and hit that top rail. That's what he needs to do.
If he
He's gonna have to blast it to get back down. Yeah, he could cheat it.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, boy, it's tough.
Nice stroke.
Boy, and he did it. I love the way he shot that shot.
Yeah. I don't think I can do that with my stick. Nice.
Just make it and come back and forth.
Yeah. I wouldn't try it.
He made it and he came back and forth.
Good shot.
Perfect.
Very nice. Brian, you gonna make him shoot this? Nope.
All right, Oscar. It's one of those situations, and Bobby, I know you've been in this spot a few times in your career. You just can't give up. You got to just grind away.
Yeah.
You know, this is not alternate break, so that's on your side. If you can keep managing to make the nine ball, you're going to keep breaking. Keep control of the table, and
That's why I wouldn't play wild bank shots and things.
no,
Even with a lead, I would.
even with a big listen. I told you I knew that it was
Yeah, you want
an incorrect decision.
it's like one pocket. You want to smother your opponent.
No oxygen. That's
So
right.
to make him come with the mistakes.
Yep. I do agree, sir.
Draw straight back. Big side. Oh, look at
Man,
that
look
stroke.
at the draw he got on that ball. Don't do
Look
that
at
to him.
that stroke. Well, that's gonna be
And,
tough.
and after all that, he ends up straight.
And how's he get? Yeah,
What's he
that's-
going to do? Play a combo now? Jeez. It was like
Boy.
no reward for a beautiful shot.
stroke. I don't know what he's gonna do.
I would think about the combo. I mean, it doesn't look like he can.
You gotta get the cue all the way over to the rail. Looks like
You got to
he
get
can.
near the rail. Yeah.
It looks like he's jacked up a bit, like he's trying to play. No.
That's about as good as he could do. Yeah.
Oh, you hate the shot.
Yeah, because you're going to probably lose the three anyway, and you've got a ball that wants to block you as well. The four ball.
Well,
Down there.
I would shoot it with top right, try to get past the four ball.
Get up top.
Because,
yeah.
you know-
Oh, he came up pretty good. Come on, fall down for the guy.
It's because he's losing. Can't get a roll.
That's really it, right? He hit that really well. And Brian lost the three a little bit.
We gotta get a microphone. We can.
Is he playing him
I
safe?
think he's safe.
Yeah, that's a good decision. They're going to come back up too
Little hard.
far. Oh, he
Oh,
almost
boy.
made it.
And
That
actually,
was a two-way. Nice.
might be about as good as he could have done too.
No, I
Looks
think
like
he
it's-
needs to break his jump cue back out.
Yeah,
You got to go after this ball.
I would call it frozen if I was Brian. Whether it's frozen or not, I'd still
Yeah.
call it frozen.
How good did I hit that ball?
You really did.
How good did I hit it?
I thought it was gonna be in and you were out.
You made a good
Yeah,
shot.
I hit the 3 ball a little too hard to get out of line, but I hit that good.
You lost the three a little bit. You can't tell them to do that.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, nice. Oh, he just missed it.
Brian doesn't need us, does he?
Not at all. But it's really raining and miserable and blustery outside. What do you drive, a McLaren?
When, when's the rain supposed to finish?
I don't know, but it was raining pretty hard.
Yeah,
when
it's
I got
on
here.
the way over here.
Nice shot.
Yeah, far he gets.
You got just far
Oh,
enough.
yeah, it looks good. Does he eat, you think? Go in the left pocket?
I think it goes in any of those, either both of those corners. He looked at it and his body language said, "Yep, it goes." But I don't know. He's going to come down and bang the bottom rail. He should, right?
If he can hit it, just roll it softly forward. If the 8 comes to the left pocket, that's what I would do.
Yeah, play the
Barely
side.
hit.
Yeah,
Because you can
I'll
aim
play
it.
the corner.
You can aim that shot like an inch away from the pocket. The spin would have carried in,
Yeah,
and you could have held the 6 ball right here.
he's calling
He's
the 9
playing the
ball.
9.
Yeah,
Like this man.
and it was wired
won it.
pretty good. He's so proud of himself.
Yeah.
Lock
He's
the
gonna
door. Lock the door.
We have another match coming up shortly.
We do. We'll be with you in a little bit.
Shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, Sigma Wear, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Salado App, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Jimmy's Auto Service, Joe Master Billiards, Airmouth Balls, Organic Tattoo, Vacu Lease, Tweeden Fiber Corp, Harriman Real Estate, Pool Table Magic, Ben Strong, K Morgan, Man Cave Memories, and of course, Viking Cues, Simonis Cloth, and Andy Gow. This is Bobby saying, boom, without you, there is no us.